19 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, to which Nigeria is a state party. According to the group, the plan to monitor WhatsApp messages, phone calls, and text messages is an arbitrary interference by the administration into respect for family and private life, the home, and correspondence. The Buhari administration has legal obligations to protect Nigerians and other people against arbitrary interference and violations of their human rights. And I will take you away from that particular story. We'll move to calls for justice as family of late Peter Okafor, a teenager reportedly killed by operatives of Amotekun Corps around Mokola area of Ibadan, has demanded for justice over the gruesome murder of their son. This remains the remains of the deceased, is yet to be buried by the family, who are bent on seeing the faces of perpetrators of the heinous crime. Correspondent Kunle in this report examines the demands of the family.
Peter Okafor, a final year student of Obakimbiyi High School in Ibadan, on August 18, 2021, was reportedly killed by Amotekun operatives while returning from a place sent in by his boss. Recall that the incident, which happened around Mokola area of Ibadan, the state capital, led to protests by youths in the area who moved the remains of Peter Okafor to the secretariat of Amotekun Corps in Ibadan and to the governor's office, Agodi. Amotekun had denied the knowledge of the incident, while family members and those at the scene of the incident confirmed that the heinous crimes was perpetrated by them. The commandant of Amotekun Corps had promised to investigate the incident and ensure that justice is served, but nothing to show for it a month after the incident.
Telling you on my honor that Amotekun has nothing to do with the incident in Makola. I want to even tell you one thing, because we don't condone indiscipline, and nobody will be happy for any extrajudicial claim, because that will be against our mandate. It's contrary to our mandate. We are here to protect the people, so you can't be going against the people.
The remains of Peter Okafor is lying cold at the morgue of the state hospital Yemetu in Ibadan, while family of the deceased are crying for justice. The mother of the boy said the family has been bearing the cost of the mortuary, while nothing has been heard from the side of the government on the incident.
And since when they killed my son, since August 18th, governor will not talk anything about it. I don't hear anything. And since that time, for mortuary money, anything, government will not come and ask, madam, how do you pay money for mortuary, or how do you do this corpse? So I do not hear anything about government of Oyo State.
Other family members accused the Amotekun Corps of playing to the gallery on the incident, insisting that they want to see those behind the dastardly act face the wrath of the law.
We are not demanding anything short of justice. We are demanding justice on the killing of our son.
The most painful aspect of it is that in most cases, people are saying money. We are not interested about the money issue. We are interested in justice, so that it will not happen to another person. And we believe the state government should do needful about it.
So in a situation where the same gun will be used to cut or gruesomely take out life from innocent citizens, because what we believe strongly is at this stage is that for once, like I said some other time, the reaction of the commander of Amotekun himself hasn't really been anything worth it, because for him to have jumped quickly at that stage to deny, up till this moment, the guy who did the shooting, nobody has seen him. He hasn't even appeared before the police.
Not only this, the boss to the deceased bears his mind on the death of Peter, maintaining that justice must be allowed to take its course.
I know that they should let the whole world know what has happened, that Amotekun that has been sent to protect us are now killing us. And Mokola is a commercial area. You cannot just come and just see somebody walking down the street and just shoot at the person. So we want justice for the boy. He went to the police headquarters, then we went to House of Assembly, we met with the representatives of the government, and they told us that they are going to come and see the mother of the deceased the next day. They came and they said that they are going to get back to us maybe a week later, and since then, since August 18, you haven't seen anything, you haven't heard about it.
The position of the family is that those behind the dastardly act must be unveiled. From Ibadan, Kunle Ojo, Galaxy TV.
And now away from that, let's track crime-related matters, as 2 persons have been confirmed dead, while 2 others sustained injuries when operatives of the Nigerian Customs Service (NCS) on Saturday clashed with suspected smugglers in Kobakbe area, Abeokuta, Ogun State capital. The 2 casualties were said to be suspected smugglers, while 2 custom officers were injured during the gunfire. A correspondent gathered that the clash occurred when operatives attached to the NCS Federal Operating Unit FOU Zone A Lagos were on a trail of suspected smugglers trafficking foreign bought rice. Some of the suspected smugglers reportedly pelted the law enforcement agents, as few of them were wielding cutlasses. To repel them, the custom officers fired gunshots, thereby throwing residents of the area and commuters into confusion. Travelers on the highway were stranded as it took cover within the Kobakbe community. The public relations officer of customs at FOU, Theophilus Dunia, confirmed the casualties in a statement made available to newsmen on Saturday night. He quoted the assistant acting general controller of the unit, Hussein Jibunu, has frowned at the avoidable loss of lives due to the unprovoked attack. And let's shift our focus away from crime-related matters again to matters of a societal interest, as flooding has become a source of worry in some areas in Nigeria. And one of the major causes of flooding has been linked to drainage blockage, which is largely humanly caused. In this report, Galaxy's Rebab tells us more.
The menace of drainage system blockage in Nigeria has hit several citizens severely. Flooding, which is one of the major consequences of the blockage, in October 2021 injured 826 people, 155 fatalities recorded, and 24,134 people were reported to be displaced in Nigeria, from records of International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. Also in 2020, Nigeria National Emergency Management Agency (NEMA) recorded over 1.8 million victims of flood in Lagos State, most of which were farmers. That in turn affects the economy of the country negatively. This year, according to NEMA, 2 million people are estimated to be hit by flooding.
We have 2 categories of victims. Those that will be affected by Oyo Dam, which are located within Ikorodu, Kosofe, Axis, local government areas, and partly along the Iba, Lasu Axis. The Oyo Dam excess water release. We have cases of flooding in Apapa, in the Lagos Island, but those ones are not as serious as those of Kosofe, Iba, and Ikorodu Axis.
Drainage systems in Nigeria have a long trajectory of the fact that Nigeria, maybe because of our own prior habits, we have this habit of open defecation, pouring out waste into the open. So now drainages suffer all those habits. Many people will just pour whatever they have in the drainage, believing that the rainfall will just take it away.
The role of drainage system are so vital in the environment. They control the measurement of water flow that, if left unchecked, could result to flooding, accidents, and diseases. Unfortunately, in Nigeria, most citizens do not dispose of their solid waste properly. Even after drainages are cleared, they are often clogged again in few days. Some residents even go as far as disposing their solid waste into the drainage system whenever it rains.
We clean, but our people need to change their attitude. We clean our canals and drains, tomorrow morning, if it rains in the night, tomorrow morning, if you go there, you won't believe it because of our attitude. People feel that you need to go and dump refuse inside the drains. In our canals, people are building on our setbacks. They are building on wetlands where they're supposed to act as a retainer. If it rains too much and you have flooding, flash flooding, they will be there. When the lagoon recedes, they will just flow into the lagoon. But people are building there without permit. And people are still pouring refuse into drains. People are still building on drains. You see where somebody will come and block a drain, put wall there.
If we start talking about drainages, we start talking about the kind of places housing people live in. For instance, people living in Ajegunle, where drainages are far and between, cannot be compared to people living in Ikoyi, where you have drainages where mark out and all those things. So the housing problem also contributes to the drainage problem. You cannot resolve one without the other. If the housing problem is not resolved, if we don't have centrally planned sustainable housing infrastructure, you are continuing to have drainage problems.
The attitude of humans is largely responsible for drainage blockage, and consequentially, the solution lies with them too. The government also needs to invest heavily in recycling an advanced form of waste management, which could help provide jobs for people and ultimately care for the environment.
Our people need to also be compliant in trying to make sure that drainages are not blocked. We are still dependent on open waste collection. Like if you go to what we call Ojota now, you cannot, in fact, it's synonymous to heavy odor. That is primitive, to say the least. The world has moved beyond that. We need heavy investment in what we can call underground waste management. And there is sufficient resources for that. The recycling business sphere space can employ hundreds of thousands of Nigerian youths and take them off the streets.
There is no doubt a clean environment is desirable by many, but to achieve this, all hands must be on deck. It all starts from paying attention and being intentional about keeping the environment clean and safe. Irebami Salako, Galaxy TV News, Lagos.
Quite a comprehensive report. Credits to our correspondent here in Lagos, Irebami Salako, on that particular one. You're still on the news on Galaxy Television. In just a moment after the break, we'll take you to party politics as All Progressive Congress APC holds nationwide state congresses to elect new executives. That story gets our focus after this break. Stay with us, please. Very warm welcome to you. Many thanks for joining us, especially to our virtual viewers on our social media platforms worldwide. We say many thanks for joining us on that platform right there. If you want more update and latest news, visit our website at www.galaxytvonline.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/galaxytv Nigeria. You can follow and interact with us on our Facebook page. We're live right there on our Facebook page at facebook.com/galaxytv. Don't forget to follow and tag us on our Instagram page at Galaxy TV. You can also avail our eyewitness feature via WhatsApp. If you have breaking news around you, simply share your story by sending short clips or videos of the news on 0818-6666-669. Our social media platforms are user-friendly. You can always accommodate your live updates and comment. On the news, we'll take you to party politics, but first we'll begin with stories from Imo State as the nationwide State Congress of the All Progressive Congress, APC, to elect new executives has come to a conclusive end in Imo State, with MacDonald emerging victorious as the new chairman of the party. MacDonald, who was elected as consensus candidate for the chairmanship position of the party until his election, was the general manager of Imo Entraco. Katan Duke also emerged as a publicity secretary of the party amidst popular demand. The Congress saw a total number of 27 executives elected into various offices of the party to pilot its affairs for the next 4 years. The Attorney General of the state, Barrister Akaulisa, who served as the chairman of the Electoral Committee for the Congress, sworn in the newly elected executives. The leader of the party in the state, Senator Hope Uzodimma, in his address expresses satisfaction over the transparent manner the exercise went, urging the executives to live up to expectations.
As an officer of the party, and I will devote myself to the service and well-being of members of the party and the people of Nigeria. So help me God.
I want to urge you not to betray the confidence imposed on you by our great people. Go out there, carry out political evangelism, preach the good message, tell the story the way it is, and our party will grow from strength to strength.
Speaking on behalf of the newly elected executives, the chairman, MacDonald, expresses gratitude for the trust and confidence the party faithfuls have in him, assuring them of a vibrant and result-oriented leadership.
I pledge my unalloyed, unflinching, unreserved and undiluted loyalty to the party and to my amiable governor, distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, my big boss. May the good Lord bless our dear party APC, bless our governor, distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, bless Imo State. To God be all the glory.
Still in party politics now in Rivers State. Early Saturday morning, party faithfuls of the All Progressive Congress's APC in Rivers State, led by the Minister of Transport, Rotimi Amechi, conducted their state congress with Emeka Beki emerging as the party chairman at the Port Harcourt Polo Club, Old Government Reserve Area, Jare A. Announcing the results, the State Secretary of the APC Congress Committee, Dr. Adongi Matthew, said Emeka Beki defeated other contestants with over 1,500 votes. Chizi Yomasila got 8 votes, while Janet Ogweri had no vote from the total 1,615 accredited members of the APC in Rivers State. Speaking to journalists shortly after casting his vote, the Minister of Transport, Rotimi Amechi, said there is huge hope for APC come 2023 general election.
This gives APC the opportunity to prepare, because what happened was that some members of APC, using the other party and the state government, used the institution of judiciary to stop Nigerians from having a proper choice. This is an opportunity for us to have that choice now.
Meanwhile, the newly elected APC chairman in Rivers State, Emeka Beki, said the party under his watch will strive to further unite the party as well as take over Brick House from 2023 in the state. Some stakeholders in the APC in Rivers State expressed hope for the party despite some face-off emanating from the interest of some members of the party.
I have 3 agendas. One, reconcile the party. have a focus. When you're playing golf, they say your eyes on the ball. Make sure we put our members together who are aggrieved. The ultimate goal is for us to win the election in Rivers State. But I can assure you today, today's victory is to take our ball in the government house, to take over government house of Rivers State.
We have come to teach the view how electoral democracy is done. Yes, this election, I will not be under the illusion to think that it will be perfect, because we are human beings. But as imperfect as it may be, there is sacrifice attached to it. I accept this election and congratulate my brother.
The fact that we believe that it will be a vehicle for us to touch the lives of Rivers people. And so we are looking forward to 2023 so that we can offer good governance to the people of the state.
I want to show the whole world that we can do it and get it right. Today we will be here 6 early in the morning. The whole process has come and gone, and we accept the result as it is. We have decided to work with the chairman and the woman leader.
We stay with APC state congresses, but now in Bayelsa State, as the Bayelsa State now elected new leaders to pilot the affairs of the party for the next 4 years, despite the factional crisis rocking the party. The leaders of the APC say the party is now in a better position to win the 2023 general elections in the state after a process which was adjudged to be free and fair by members of the APC. Dr. Dennis Otiocho and Honorable Ebikba Defeko Wemo emerged as chairman and secretary, respectively. The chairman believes that he and other members of the 36-member executive will lead the party to victory in the state.
The problem of Bayelsa State, we don't even have water, we don't have light. We don't have any infrastructure. And this is an opportunity for APC to present credible candidates in the next election from the House of Assembly, House of Reps, Senate, and ultimately the governorship.
Our correspondent reports. I'll take you to other stories. For now, as we take you to Kogi State, the Kogi State government on Sunday dared the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission to come out with the reports of its investigations.